Hi guys, welcome to the Exodus Men's Devotional. Tonight I'm going to drag my family into the living room to watch a movie from 26 years ago. It was a movie that I loved back in 1992. It's called Leap of Faith. And it's about a traveling evangelist. Steve Martin actually is the minister. But it's a traveling evangelist, showman, crook probably is what he is. And he goes into these towns. He brings this big tent rally in of people who are religious. And he comes in and basically swindles their money. He puts on a show. He does that from town to town, kind of a snake oil salesman. And he runs into trouble when he finally meets what he calls the genuine article. And I don't want to be a spoiler alert in case you want to go watch it. But one of the things that he says in the movie, he says, "Look, I run a show here. It's a lot of smoke and noise, and it's strictly for the suckers. I've been pulling one kind of scam or another since I was your age, and if that's one thing I know, it's how to spot the genuine article. The cops, I can always get away from them, but the one thing you can never, ever get around is the genuine article." I think about that as I think about how I deal with situations and how I present myself to other people. And I don't know if this applies to you or not, but I'm pretty sure that it does. I think so often we want to protect ourselves. We want to protect our image. We want to protect who we are. And we end up being a little bit like Jonas Nightingale, the Steve Martin character, in that we want to cover up actually who we are, but we want to put on the show. And I don't think we're actually called to do that. I think we're called to be honest with ourselves, and even if it hurts. So I don't know where you're at. I don't know what relationship you need to mend or what relationships you've kind of put on a show for. But I don't think that's what we're supposed to be. I think we're not supposed to be Jonas Nightingale, but we're supposed to use the words from the book of Timothy. And this is Timothy being charged to go into Ephesus, and in chapter 1 Timothy 1, chapter 1, verses 5 through 7. The goal of the command is love, which comes from a pure heart, a good conscience, and a sincere faith. And some have departed from these things and have turned to meaningless talk. They want to be teachers of the law, but they do not know what they are talking about or what they so confidently affirm. So that's my challenge for you this week, men. It's to be genuine in who you talk to. Be genuine in your relationships. And maybe look back at some of these relationships you already have and start chipping away the smoke and mirrors maybe that you have presented, and come at them with confident and sincere faith. It's not going to be easy. We don't like to do that. But I want to encourage you to do that. Encourage and think about how maybe you've not presented yourself as who you are, but you've presented yourself as the Jonas Nightingale to the people in your life. This has been the Men's Devotional for the Exodus Church, April 28th. Have a great week, everybody.